Hi, beautiful people. Happy Sunday and happy Mother's Day to the Catholic ladies in this platform. Today is just a quick one, and I'll be talking from the book of Luke, chapter 2. The Lord laid something in my heart that I want us to chat about. So I'm talking to myself as well, so don't think I'm here to just talk to you alone. So my question today is, has overfamiliarity blinded us from knowing if the Lord is still with us? Are you discerning enough? Are you a watchman? If God has called you to be a watchman, has the art and mastery of being a watchman overtaking the presence of God in what you're doing? Or are you always reflecting to see if the Lord is still with you? I want to talk about the Lady Mary, really, the mother of Jesus Christ, from the book of Luke, chapter 2, where the Bible spoke about how Jesus, Mary, and Joseph would normally travel down to Jerusalem. And they've done this year in, year out. They did this for 12 whole years. On the 12th year, something happened. The Bible recorded that Jesus stayed back in the temple while his parents journeyed, thinking that Jesus was with them. They thought Jesus was among their crowd or their relative, and they journeyed for one whole day before they realized that the Lord was not with them, and they began to look for the Lord. They looked for the Lord 3 whole days before they found him in the temple. And it puzzled me because I'm beginning to wonder, Mary knows Jesus so well. She's familiar with this child. She knew this child. She had an encounter with the angel before she had this child. She carried this child for 9 months. She nurtured this child for 12 years. This child should understand the routine and the terrain. She knows what his presence feels like because for this whole year she has been with the Lord. But a day came, Mary journeyed for one whole day. She was distracted by her relative. She thought the Lord was among the group of her relatives, only for her to journey for one whole day without the Lord. And she found out that the Lord was not with her. She began to look for the Lord with her husband. She looked for the Lord for 3 whole days before she found her in the temple. And this puzzled me. I began to ask myself, has overfamiliarity blinded my discernment of knowing when the Lord is in what I'm doing? Even as I'm doing this video now, has mastery overtaken the presence of the Lord? Have I got any gauge of checking if the Lord is in what I'm doing? Or am I doing it because I can easily do it? And this is the same question I'm throwing to everyone listening to me today. Has overfamiliarity of what the Lord set you out to do, has it blinded you from checking if the Lord is with you? Are we like Samson that said, I will shake off myself like other times without knowing that the Lord has departed from him? That thing which you have started with passion, which the Lord has inspired you to start, and you've started it and you have mastered it, do you always take time to sit back and ask yourself, is the Lord still in what I'm doing? Are you just marking your progress based on your mastery? Or are you checking the spirit behind what you're doing? This struck me differently. I don't know about you, really. We need to sit back and think, this thing I'm doing now, is the Lord in it? So that, like Mary, we begin to retrace our steps. We begin to go back to find the Lord. It took them 3 days to find the Lord. Sit and think, is the Lord still in my marriage? The way I care for my children, the things I do, is the Lord still in it? Or am I doing this because I can do it? We need to think about this, really. Let's not be like Samson. Let's emulate Mary. This woman who had known the Lord for these years could miss the Lord for one whole day without knowing. And when she realized that the Lord was not with her, she began to look for the Lord. Even as a parent, don't think you have mastered the terrain of parenting. Don't think you know it all, because one day that child can veer off. The child whom you have brought up in the way of the Lord, and you think you know everything about this child, but you don't know that this child, something is missing. And you'll be thinking your child is still okay, but your child has joined the bad group, bad gang. And tomorrow you'll be amazed at what you have been harboring in your house. May God help us and open our eyes. May we be like the watchmen. May we be like the shepherd. Have you ever wondered why the angels came and announced the arrival of Jesus to the shepherd? These are watchmen. They were watching over sheep, and they gave birth to the highest of all shepherds. And the revelation was given to shepherd as well. Are we blind watchmen? Or are we discerning enough to know when the Lord is with us and when the Lord is not with us? I hope that the Lord helps us truly, especially in this generation, that a lot of distractions are here and there. Things looking like the Lord, but they're not the Lord. Mary was distracted. She thought her relatives that the Lord was among her relatives, only for her to find out that the Lord was not there. May the Lord help us and open our eyes so that we have the discernment to see through things that have, masqueraded itself to be like the Lord, but they are not the Lord. So that we'll be able to seek and find the Lord early. I hope the Lord helps us. Thank you for listening. What stood out for you in this video?